Morning sky, feel what's on the wind. Find the perfect water and hope the day won't end. Tune into the outside from the inside once again. Listen to the thunder and watch an eagle soar. We call it living inside the great outdoors.
Good morning, outdoor world. This is Joe Castaway Coolis. You're listening to Inside the Great Outdoors.
And this is Dr. Norm. Some people call me Dr. T.
Did they ever call you late for supper?
No, never.
Ooh.
Never. And I'm preparing breakfast here for the boys.
Ooh.
And sitting across from me is...
Big Daddy Carl Bachtel in studio.
I like your sweatshirt.
Yeah, it was a gift from work.
Oh, Channel 3.
Channel 3.
What does
the
it say?
Olympics.
Oh, the Olympics.
Since the Winter Olympics are going to start here in a little bit in Milan.
When do they start?
February.
Oh. Ooh.
And
the Winter Olympics.
Yep.
Oh.
So we could have them here. It's so nice out.
Oh, yeah. 12 degrees. Oh, boy. And of course the phone's ringing, and we don't have to guess who it is. But the disaster yesterday with the chicken coop. So I have the water, a little pump. It's amazing. This little pump keeps the water circulating, my 300-gallon tank, to the coop and back, and it quit working. It's on a little thermostatic. You know, when it gets to 37, it goes on and goes back off when it gets warm up. And so the lines froze, so I don't know when it was off. Trying to thaw that, and it was about 26 yesterday evening when I'm working. 2 hours. I got the heating gun, which is, it'll burn your skin off. And I worked on it, and finally I got it. So, and I was wondering, I'm looking at the chickens. They were out eating the snow. They don't go out in the snow, but where their little doors, it's covered, so there wasn't too much snow there. And then when I saw them eating snow, I thought, oh, okay, something's up. Well, when the water starts, there was only a couple. There's like 10 spigots. And so there was only one that had some water when I started to get it going, and everybody's trying to get to it. And I worked on it. I got it done 2 hours later, but it's going to be some cold temperatures this week. Whoa. So that'll get us some ice, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's ice now. I'm sure our inland lakes are all singing this morning.
Yeah.
Singing their tune.
So hopefully it'll last. I mean, is it the colder it gets and the thicker then, of course, it gets, will it tend to last longer?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
It's the forecasted temperatures all the way through just about February are all going to be in the 20s and
wow,
all below freezing, especially at night, which is awesome.
Yeah,
for building ice.
Can you have above freezing, as long as it's not too much during the day, and as long as it's back in like the teens at night? Will that keep it forming?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure people are going to be...
That's when it forms the best, if it warms up a little bit.
Oh, really?
And then that temperature drop, it makes the ice expand, and it'll crack and grow and sing even more.
So it is good if it gets during the day
a little bit. Not like 50, but
yeah, but it say it got
it's not
30.
going to hurt the ice.
Oh, so 35 or so won't
Yeah,
hurt it.
it's not going to hurt it.
And then teens
Once it gets thick,
yeah. Does it grow from the top or the bottom?
bottom.
From the bottom.
That's where the water is.
Yeah. Boy, my big 300-gallon tank, the walls were frozen. I thought, oh my God, what kind of a nightmare! I
Yeah,
pounded
just wait.
on it.
You
and-
better get it fixed.
Oh, I did.
Because and hope it doesn't break again, or that rascal will freeze solid and
Yeah.
zero.
Well, I
when it gets
bypassed
down
that
to zero.
automatic because it'll be so cold. I'll just let it run all the time, and I'll go as soon as I. So now with these temperatures, I'm gonna have to collect eggs like 3 times.
Yep.
Like as soon as I get to the home after the show, I'll collect, and then maybe about 1 or 2, and then again about 5. But it's they say raising chickens is no big deal. There is a good part there with that much mass of bodies. Keeps the heat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you have 5 chickens or you have 130, that 130, and I give them greens and some bread, and they're just like, oh, in their glory. I got the 2 black roosters, the new one's eating. I could give them some bread, and they, you know, the older guy, I don't know, he's you can tell he's getting older. So
Stew
Kind
pot.
of like us.
yeah,
Put him in the stew pot.
no, he's hardly got any feathers. He lets the other hens peck at him. They peck his feathers, and he just stands there. I don't get that. They're not doing it with the new big black guys. They had a big bloom, you know, big tail.
Mm-hmm.
The big tail's gone, but they're not bothering their chest or their wings or stuff.
Not
Okay,
yet.
so
You know, sometimes they're bored.
oh, is that it?
Yeah. You know what you can do is
No.
put something in there to get them to peck at something else.
Well, you know,
Maybe hang
I used to
hang
hang.
something in there.
I used to hang cabbage,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
and
Hang cabbage or kale or something in there.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
You can hang anything in there,
oh, because I got tons of all that greens that I feed them,
Yeah.
which they love.
but hang it.
Hang it. I could hang 2 or 3.
Yeah, at least that.
Yeah,
Or some chicken toys, you know.
yeah. But I could.
Oh,
I
there's
could
all
get
sorts of chicken toys.
Are there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to look. But yeah, I've got those greens, and I can take us. I'll have to come with it, but I'll go at the base where it's really hard.
Yeah.
You know,
Take
a lot of that
take some
lettuce.
string and hang it from the ceiling there.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea. Thanks.
Because they're bored,
Is that what it is?
I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get to this.
But everything gets bored.
Well, yeah.
My wife's got all kinds of things hanging from the ceiling for me.
Let's go to Yukon Cornelius. Hello, Mr. Cornelius.
Wahoo. Nothing. Yeah, you got it. Oh, my God. Hey, you know, I ran into a shock and surprise, but for openers, good morning, gentlemen. Thanks for being on local radio, you know, Lost
Howdy.
Art.
Good morning, sir.
Your monologus has been inspiring. Number one, before the Alzheimer's curtain takes it away, drawing on me. Now you know where the term henpecked came from.
There you go.
Now you know.
Oh.
Yeah, now you know. That came
Oh.
about because of what you described.
Oh,
And,
that makes sense.
Yes, your entire subject is rather foul this morning,
Yeah,
but
henpecked. I never put those two together. Huh.
well, it came to me over coffee when, you know, I'm out here on the smoking porch and I'm in shock. Number one, the hat is off the head. We have clear skies. I saw stars.
Ooh,
And
yeah,
now,
right. And there goes the
now-
temperatures. Phew.
right, and now I've got light in the eastern sky at this time of the morning. Our days
Oh.
are definitely getting longer,
Yes.
and that's encouraging.
I noticed it
That
like
is
when I go
huge.
get the eggs for the chickens. It was, you know, I have to turn the lights on usually at 5, and I notice I still got.
Yep.
Yeah, so I know, but they said, wasn't it by the end of January we'll have an hour from when it was
Yeah.
at its lowest? Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite the amazing thing, and
Isn't
you know
it
I
though?
never
Yeah.
get bored.
Yeah.
I never get bored with it. It's phenomena of
Yeah.
nature and planetary whirling, and I
Yeah.
love it. The biggest thing that's coming to my mind right off the rip is just we're in winter, and act like it. You know, you got stuff to do, you shift, you displace, you make change, and then Carl talking about ice. It's all up to you, but match up to what you're doing, you know.
Yeah.
Any day I get the gift of a wake up, darn good coffee, and a clean bathroom, I'm a thrilled dude. The rest of the day is icing on the cake.
Well, and it's
I
odd
love the simple.
Since we're on really all over the world now with our show, there's people
Yeah.
that are in parts of the country that are saying, "What are they talking about?" But now I heard Georgia is going to get snow.
Right. I
So-
heard the same thing. Georgia, northern Florida.
Wow!
this
now
thing is
that'll be a
stretching.
shocker to them. It won't last long,
Yeah.
but still,
All of our Florida
Yeah.
listeners, look out for falling iguanas.
Right.
yeah.
Yes,
And that's
Yes.
a true thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
it
Huh.
really is. Yeah,
Huh.
they go into antifreeze mode and kind of suspend,
And then
they,
it doesn't hurt them though. They just when it warms up, they.
No, they're tough.
Well, the
Oh, okay.
the sudden stop out of a tree's got to not feel too good, but I mean, what the heck? We'll go with it. The craziest thing where we live is such a geographic weather irony to sweat to death and wilt in the heat and humidity in the summer, and then to get this cold
Yeah.
in
yeah.
the winter.
Talk about
it's
180 degrees.
phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, it really is, to me, unique. Biggest thing is the ability to adjust, and then your outdoor life. Trying to take care of, I don't know, folks feed wildlife, they do this, they do that, but it's amazing how the animals adapt or
Oh
perish.
yeah. Well, and
It's just
that was
never lost
nature's
on me.
way. On
Yeah.
birds, they don't have blood going through their feet. Neither do deer, and so
Yeah.
I don't. No, and I don't think squirrels do. So they could stand in ice water, and it's no big deal. So
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, and it's a study, and you learn from it. But here's another thought: your chickens, getting to those cluckers. You just need to sometimes appear to overdo it to insulate and protect the operation.
Well,
have
and I
the
thought
extreme
about that.
coverage.
I wanted to see about getting its foam, the sprayed. Mainly, my big problem is I've got to run an exhaust fan because it literally rains in that coop because of the metal roof. But
Yes.
I talked to companies about spraying it, and you can't have anybody in there for at least a day. They couldn't be in there when they would spray it. So,
Right.
I can't get them to all go out for a day. Couldn't have them overnight. So I don't know what else. And any kind of like
I'd bring him in the house, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Oh,
Spa
God.
day.
Can
Yeah,
you imagine
spa day for the
130
cluckers.
chickens in my trophy room?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You'd
my.
look good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Having them standing on antlers and everything. I mean,
Right,
yeah, I can
right,
picture
right.
this. Hey, yeah. Chicken Man, he's everywhere. I love it.
Yeah.
You got no idea what you wouldn't get him out of that house.
Oh, no.
They're like, no, we're not going out
and,
there.
and- But seriously, there are people that do that. They put their chickens
Oh,
in
yeah.
their house. No,
Yes.
thank you. Well, if you
What-
had a
what-
few, maybe, I don't know. Keep them in
What
a
you
room
can
or
do-
something. But
What you can do is just like the alpine pasture people in Switzerland and all that, Austria, all that jazz. You can develop, depending on how wild you want to get, winter quarters and 3/4 of the year quarters. Have something that covers it special. It's money,
yeah,
but they shift the cows out of the pasture and they shut down the alpine mountaintop pastures because they're untenable.
right.
This is all up to you.
Well, if I didn't have so many, I do have my original coop, which I look back now, I had it wrapped in plastic and all, and so there might be some because there is a period of. My problem is the Amish guys, they come and bring me new chickens, and they take the old ones. And so maybe I could have them make 2 trips, come get the ones I have, get rid of everything, get it all done, and a couple days later bring me a new load. So that's a possibility. So, but we're up.
Well,
go ahead.
I knew a guy, hydronic, hot water heating.
Yeah.
He had one of the outdoor boiler setups. He had, PEX tubing in a concrete base that was smooth finished for sanitary cleaning and whatnot. But this tubing's embedded. That's what he started his winter coop on. And he had a heated floor because of the hot water tubing running in the floor ambiently. And he just did it that way. And then he built the winter quarters that they could be sanitized, because you got to take care of that.
Yeah.
Hey, it's up to you. I don't tell you how to run a show.
No,
you want to
but
talk a little more about it? I can tell
always
you.
get another set of ideas. So, all right. Well, we're up against the break,
It's
so
just money.
appreciate your input.
Good, and let's see if we can get the Pope from the Church of Perch rousted and get his appraisal of all this.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
Absolutely.
See ya.
Doc Norm, keep him in line.
I will
Toodles.
try, but it's hard, Bob.
We'll see ya.
I know.
Take care.
What a
Toodles.
cross to bear.
There you go.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Bob.
Okay, we'll take a short break, and we'll be back.
It's cold outside. If you leave me now, you'll take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, no, baby, please.
Unleash the bite with Castaway baits and scents. Their Kodiak shrimp attractant paste is Captain Bob's go-to. 15 times the scent of live shrimp, slathered on lures to drive fish wild. From freshwater to saltwater, these scents and baits are dominating tackle boxes everywhere. Don't let the big ones slip away. Visit castaway.com now and load up. It's the edge every angler's chasing.
No matter what species of fish you target, Kodiak Scents has great products that will help you catch more fish. One of those is Kodiak Candy, specifically designed to attract any species you fish for. Panfish, trout, catfish, or walleye, Kodiak Candy is full of freeze-dried scent. Freeze-drying concentrates the scent and makes it irresistible. Kodiak Candy even works on saltwater fish. Easy to put on the hook, this candy will get the fish's attention and trigger more bites. To order your Kodiak Candy or any of the line of Kodiak scent products, head to www.castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K. Thanks for listening to the Inside the Great Outdoors podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or stories you'd like to share, shoot us an email at jcoulis@castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K. We'll share your comments with our audience on the following week's show. Thanks again for listening to Inside the Great Outdoors.
Welcome back. Listening to Inside the Great Outdoors, and we've got a caller. Good morning, Rick.
Yeah, hi, good morning, guys.
Hey.
How you doing, Rick?
How are you?
Good. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
An opinion for all three of you. We're looking to buy a cabin or a cottage on a lake, and this is my criteria. It's trying to get like an hour and a half from the Akron area
Okay.
in any direction.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just looking for something quiet, no water skiing, jet skis, that kind of thing. We're not, we're not into fishing or anything, but it doesn't matter. We're looking for quiet.
Yeah.
So
Right.
some of these state parks, you can't buy something on the water, So
Yeah.
did you guys know of any lakes, maybe private, I don't know, that fit a criteria like that?
Boy.
I would look at the Muskingum Conservancy area. How about you,
Yeah.
Carl?
Or
And-
down there's some private lakes and properties in Wayne County, down around the Worcester area.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
there are.
really good, and they have some private areas. So
Okay.
that might be a place to look where you can buy it.
Yeah. I mean, we'd go in any. Well, trying to avoid Lake Erie,
Sure.
but any direction from Akron, like hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that.
Yeah. Southeastern
about-
Ohio really has a lot of places, and they're
Yeah.
always selling something down there. Like around maybe Leesville or Tappan or
yeah.
Clendenning.
Yeah,
they're
you might
kinda
find
out of the
something down
way.
there
Yeah.
around Piedmont or Tappan.
And those are
Okay.
pretty secluded areas.
Yeah,
That's about. Is that about an hour and a half away?
Yeah,
it's about an hour and a half, maybe
from
2
Akron,
hours.
Yeah,
Piedmont's about 2 hours,
yeah.
a little less.
Okay.
So there's all sorts of places down that way, and that's a good place to start. I know at Atwood it's a little more developed, and but the further down you get towards Leesville and especially Tappan and Piedmont, there are some places you can find some land probably and with something on it.
I'll tell you, there's so many roads back there, so many off roads and
Oh, yeah.
back roads. You wouldn't believe it. You can get lost so easy on some
Yeah.
of these back roads, and there's always little places for sale back there. It's kind of unbelievable.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd ask you guys because you're familiar with all the fishing places. So.
Yeah, and I used to go riding with one of my relatives back there, and he'd go scooting on these country roads. They're just dirt roads, and it's amazing how much land there is back there. And you'd be going nowhere, and all of a sudden you see a little trailer, or you see a little house back there, and it's and they're secluded. Now, some of them are just in the woods. It's hard to get sometimes near water if that's what you're looking for. But if you're not looking for that, I think you could find something quite easily.
Yeah.
Or contact one of the real estate agents down there. Now, this
Yeah, get an age. Yeah,
this Ohio.
yeah, they know where everything is.
The what's the hat I'm wearing here?
Outdoor news.
The Outdoor News magazine has a lot of agents in it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good place to
That's
look.
a good place to look. Now they
yeah.
have
Get
some,
an agent because they know.
they have some big spreads in there, but I bet you if you contacted some of those agents, they have some smaller areas too that you can
does Outdoor
probably
News-
find.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's
Do they have a
great
website?
idea.
I don't have an Outdoor News on me. Do you have one?
Yeah. What?
They
Why
have a
don't you
website?
find the Outdoor News website?
Oh,
And it's a good magazine about the outdoors.
Uh-huh.
Or they have a phone number on there.
Their number, maybe Monday, 1-800-535-5191.
5191. Okay.
Yeah, but if you maybe even look out Outdoor News, it'll find the
Yeah,
website
you
for
could do a Google
Oh, here
search.
it is. It's outdoornews.com. Very
Yeah.
simple. All one word.
That's easy.
Outdoornews.com.
But I know they have some articles in
They have
there.
listings for properties
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you're right.
Advertisers for properties in certain areas of the state, and
yeah. yeah.
you could contact one of those realtors.
Yeah, because,
and-
well, see, the main reason those people are advertising in there because they have these, everybody is looking for a place to hunt.
yeah.
yeah.
So that's what all these
Some
reps
plate
are.
people are just looking
but
for
they
a
would
place
know-
out in the country, out
Right,
in no
but
man's
yeah,
land.
but yeah, there's
Yeah, a good little getaway.
right,
yes.
Yeah.
right.
That's
yeah,
it. Yeah.
that's a great idea, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give that a shot.
Yeah,
Let us know.
Okay. I appreciate the help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure
All right.
thing.
Okay.
you.
Talk to you soon.
Thank
All
Good
Rick.
luck.
Take
Good
care.
luck.
Good luck,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's a great idea, Doc. Outdoor News has. Yeah, because I didn't think about it because there's a lot of them advertising for acreage to hunt, buying big things of land. But yeah, they'll know who's selling something, you know, and where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a good idea. It's but it's going to be a cold week, and
Good.
dress for
Ice fishing imminent.
yes,
That's
There
what
you
I'll
go,
say.
Carl.
yeah. Doc, what with these cold temperatures you recommend people with their dogs or cats?
Well, you know, most cats are going to be inside anyway.
They won't go out.
And
Okay.
they're smart enough. You know, they look at the door and they go, hey, I don't
Yeah.
want to go out.
So what about dogs?
Well, I'd say, you know, dogs, you know, they're the same way, but dogs are a little, you know, wild. Most dogs can stay outside a lot longer than you can, you know. And if they're acclimated to the outdoors,
Yeah.
they do fine.
Yeah.
I used to have my dogs, and I had, you know, 5, sometimes 6 dogs at a time. And they were outside. They were outdoor dogs.
Yeah.
And I had adequate dog houses.
Okay.
They were
Wind,
insulated
the wind.
really well. You know, the openings faced mainly to the east because, you know, the west winds and the southwest winds were really the worst.
Yeah.
And they had, you know, good doors on them, you know, good flaps. They were insulated well, and I had a lot of straw in them. And, you know, you put your hand in that doghouse with a dog or two in there, and they were warm.
I remember.
Even though if it was cold outside, you put your hand in
Yeah.
there, and it was warm.
I
you know?
used cedar chips. I remember I had a husky, and
Yeah.
you'd go look, and they're in a ball, and their nose is buried by their tail,
Yeah.
so their nose
They're-
is warm.
They're warm.
Yeah.
They're warm.
Yeah.
And as long as they're acclimated, even short-haired
So
dogs.
if
now,
they're
I
not-
had beagles, you know,
Yeah.
and you know, you think short-haired beagles. Oh, they're fine, and they'd run all
Oh,
day.
they love the snow.
Yeah, they love it.
Play
Yeah.
in it. and
You
jump
know,
in it.
now, if it was cold, we wouldn't take them out to hunt. You know, if it was, you know, in the single digits, rabbits aren't going to be out in that weather anyway.
Yeah.
They're going to be holed up. You
Yeah.
know? So we wouldn't take them out in that kind of weather. But anything in the teens or 20s, you know, we'd have them out, and they do fine. Now, for dogs, you know, little dogs that are going out, you can, you know, strap a sweater on them or something.
Oh.
Watch their paws. I'd keep their paws kind of shaved because they'll get hairballs in between
Oh,
their
so
toes.
don't let it grow
Yeah, you know, keep
underneath
that
the
hair.
pad.
Yeah,
Okay.
keep that hair kind of shaved up.
Yeah, if
'cause-
you have like Doc was saying, if you have an indoor dog,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's they'll go outside for a while, but
they're not acclimated.
right. They're
to
not
it,
used
you
to
know,
it,
no.
so
And they know.
sure.
So
Yeah,
you can
just
watch
can't-
them, and they'll
You
tell
can't just
you.
put them out
They-
and leave them out. For
Right,
an
they
extended
perspire
period.
through their feet.
Yeah.
And that's where they get wet, and that's
Oh.
where they get
The ice.
these ice buildups
Yeah.
in between their toes. So when they come in the
So
house,
say they did
dry
get
them
them,
off.
and they came in the house. How do you?
Well, get a warm, wet towel and get those ice balls off
Okay.
because they're irritating. Again, you know, some of these, you know, if you're putting salt out there or these
Yeah.
de-icers,
Yeah.
you don't want them to lick between their
Oh.
toes to get that stuff off. Some of
Okay.
it can be
So wipe their.
harmful to them. So
wash it-
wipe their feet, you know.
Okay.
And just use a little common sense, which isn't very common out there,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I thought, well, with this weather,
Yeah,
you would know.
It can be hard on them. And please, people, don't roll the back window down and let that dog breathe in the cold air and have that cold air in their face and in their eyes. They get corneal problems. It dries out their cornea, and that cold wind is hard on their noses and it's hard on their eyes. And I see this every day. The dogs hanging their head out
Yeah.
the window. You
Yeah.
don't want to do that in the warm weather. You don't want to do that in this
No,
cold
cold
weather. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll take a break.
Okay.
Okay.
As Porky would say, okay.
We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
This is Carl Big Daddy Bechtel for Inside the Great Outdoors Radio. We're Cleveland's only live, independent call-in outdoors radio show, and we're in need of sponsors. Every Sunday morning from 7 to 10 a.m., Castaway Coolest, Dr. Norm, Joe Keogh, and myself cover a variety of outdoor-related topics. The show podcast also runs nationally several times a week on the Outdoor Radio Network. If you own a local business and are looking for a place to advertise, Inside the Great Outdoors is for you. For more information, contact Joe Castaway Coolest by email at jcoolest@castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K. Lowest rates in town for the fastest 3 hours in radio. Inside the Great Outdoors.
Hook more with Castaway baits and scents. The Kodiak Shrimp Attractant, Captain Bob's must-have. Blast lures with shrimp scent that fish can't resist. It's perfect for any water. Pros are stacking their kits with Castaway's killer pastes and soaks. Don't get skunked while they cash in. Head to Castaway.com today and grab the scents that turn bites into battles. Castaway. Fish won't wait.
Outdoor enthusiasts, get pumped! Join Joe Castaway Coolest on his solo adventure, The Outdoor World of Castaway Coolest, on the Outdoor Radio Network. The legend is back, and now on radio. Every Wednesday at 11 a.m., Joe brings you thrilling stories, expert tips, and all things hunting, fishing, and wild exploration. Catch The Outdoor World of Castaway Coolest. Tune in to the Outdoor Radio Network on iHeartRadio. Head to iHeart.com or grab the iHeartRadio app to start your adventure today.
Thanks for listening to the Inside the Great Outdoors podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or stories you'd like to share, shoot us an email at jcoolest@castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K. We'll share your comments with our audience on the following week's show. Thanks again for listening to Inside the Great Outdoors.
Welcome back. Listening to Inside the Great Outdoors.
Akron's own Devo. Crack that whip, which
That's
is what
good.
I have to do with Joe all the time.
Constant. Let's go to the phone. Good morning, Dale.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Oh, gentlemen? Where's the gentleman?
Well, I say I use the term loosely.
You say that
you know,
real loose.
very
Yeah, well,
lightly.
okay.
Loosely,
Okay,
loosely.
let's try again. Good morning, boys.
How you doing?
Howdy.
I'm doing
How's
fine.
y'all
You
doing?
recall it pretty well. As you recall, a few weeks ago, when Andrew was on, I had a conversation with you guys about doing some more of those Billy bits,
Yeah.
and I know that all the old material apparently is lost because it didn't transfer over, is what I was
Yeah,
told. So I guess my
supposedly, yeah.
Something
question.
like that.
I don't know. Was it? Have you been able to look for it, Lenny? Really?
There you go.
Oh, well, yeah. Joe was talking about writing new ones, so yeah, we might. We'll see how. You know.
Well, those little pieces were enjoyable little bits.
Well, wait a
and
minute.
I
Wait
know-
a minute. All of those. I have all of the shows on Lipson saved. Why couldn't I look through? I could look through those. I could copy it. Yeah, I can download it because I'm using it for my radio show.
Oh, boy.
So I could grab that and then we could use it. Right, Lenny?
Yeah, you'd have to bring them in here on a flash drive.
Yeah.
We could.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to.
Down.
Oh, I wonder about what year.
That's the big question.
Yeah, I got a lot. I have them saved since from 2015. So I could look. I'll just have to do some looking through them. So then I'll download them and then I could bring them in and we could, yeah, I'll work on that, Dale. I'll get some time. I don't know when, but I will work on it.
When you're not thawing lines to
Yeah,
chicken
right.
water and
Yeah,
doing
but
other
yeah,
stuff.
that would be a way to retrieve them. So they're not using
Hmm.
any old system, and audio is audio, right, Carl?
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
it
you have
depends,
such a-
But
Pardon?
it depends, but that's okay. I know what you're saying.
Okay, good. What else,
You
Dale?
have such a new audience, a big new audience that would never have heard.
Oh,
somebody
yeah, you're
and
right. Our
would definitely
international
get a
and our
chuckle out of
national.
it.
Yeah, I
Sure.
never thought of that.
Well, that was what I was thinking about. It's like, well, they've got a brand new
Oh, yeah.
expanded audience all over, and
Sure.
you know, especially the first 2 or 5 times that you listen to those, you really kind of get a chuckle out of them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll
So-
try to do some looking and see what I could find for, you know, and it's just going to be a matter of finding them. So, yeah.
Was it Mr. Keogh that wrote
Yeah,
most
I
of
believe
those?
so.
Keel wrote some. I
Yeah.
wrote some.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll try to look, but that's a good idea because you're right. We have a whole new audience now with the Outdoor Radio Network, and yeah, those people will get a charge out of it. So I don't know. I could even maybe. Well, yeah, I'll work on it. So thank you, Dale. That's a good idea.
Hey, and when you're talking about new sponsors, you know, maybe you could get a sponsor that would like to sponsor
Sponsor
one of
the
those bits.
the.
Sponsor a bit.
Was there a name to those? Did they have a segment name or did they?
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay. We can come
They
up
were
with
just
one.
a short piece. They were
Yeah.
they were like maybe a minute or so. They weren't big pieces, but
Yeah.
you know, maybe because when I looked at the rate thing that you have for getting new sponsors
Yeah.
and so on, I'm thinking, well, maybe somebody would be interested in a smaller bite, a smaller
Sure.
little
Yeah,
bit.
that's everything
So-
right now would help. So
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of where I was going with
I
that.
don't know if
So-
they'd want to be associated with those bits, though.
well, I was thinking about that too, but anyway, boys, have a wonderful day.
you too. Thank you
Okay,
much.
thanks.
See you, Dale.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Hey, I have some info for our caller, Rick, who was looking for properties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I found a local realty and auction place that has lots and lots of listings and things like that, and searches where you can search exactly what you want, and they probably have it. It is called Kaufman Realty and Auctions.
Oh.
It is KAUFMAN. And they have a phone number. It's 1-888-852-4111. And they do all sorts of auctions. They have a realty service, and they list all sorts of properties. I saw one in down around it was like 3 acres and a bunch of a couple houses and couple outbuildings, big garage and a barn and everything, and they had that listed. And you know, I don't know if it would be what you're looking for, but they may have something.
Yeah, and it's a
And
lead.
so yeah, Kaufman Auctions. The website is Kaufman-auctions.com. And there you go.
I wonder where they're located.
They have a search. I can tell you where they're located. It is in, I think it's down around Amish country. So, yeah, and they have properties listed and everything. Wow, this is pretty cool. What's this
neat.
one? I'm looking at a cabin here. That's not bad. It's sort of a trailer type, but it has a nice porch on it.
Is it near water or
It
on
is
water?
0.17 acre property. Small property, though. Lakefront living on Clendenning Lake.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Frontage on Huff Bay. 2-bedroom, 1-bath cabin. Features spacious open concept layout including a full kitchen and dining room, ideal for weekend fishing trips or family getaways.
Oh.
115,000, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath.
That's a deal.
There you go.
Let's all pitch in and get it on.
That could be the inside the great outdoors field office,
Yeah.
right?
Sure.
We get a sponsor, maybe we could buy it.
Wow.
You could go down there, catch catfish all
Yeah.
night.
Mm-hmm. And saw guys.
And saw
Oh.
guys.
Right
Okay.
around the corner from there's
Piedmont.
Piedmont on the one side
Tappan.
and Tappan on the other.
Tappan to the
Clendenning
north.
right in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you want to go a little further south, Seneca.
Seneca.
So
Beautiful area.
beautiful area.
Good. I made something I'd never made. My mother
Uh-oh.
made
What,
it a
sense?
lot. Yeah, sense. S-C-
Finally, you made some sense.
Sense. SCENTS.
Yeah, it should make dollars.
Yeah. So my buddy said he had a taste. He hasn't been able to catch any steelhead with the weather and everything. He just goes and sits and fishes like at Fairport or by the river on the concrete wall. So anyway, so he went. He said, "Oh, it wasn't too bad." He went to the store and bought a steelhead. I guess it was pretty sizable because there's 3 people in the family, and only $20. I said, what? So wait a minute. So he made salmon patties.
Yeah, they're farm raised.
Yeah. So what
they look pretty good.
What he did,
You can get 'em
because
at
of bones
Costco.
and that,
Yeah.
he puts it cuts it up, put it in a glass jar, put it in the Instant Pot for an hour. I thought, God, that's too long. But it dissolves the bones.
There
And-
probably isn't any bones in that.
Well, yeah, they got that backbone, which I like because they're kind of crunchy. You know, that little backbone.
I
so.
bet they take all that out of that. Same.
No, it has a minute. So anyway,
Hmm.
he died. Well, that's too long. Okay, wait a minute. Why can't I just poach them like my mother did? So I went in the freezer and found the Chinook salmon I had from British Columbia. Well, it was pretty big. It's like 24 inches long. It's good sized fish. I thought, well, I don't want to make all of that. So I took it and I soaked it in warm water in the plastic and just thawed out, say, about 8 inches of it. Took it out of the bag, resealed the bag right away, put the rest that was still frozen back in the freezer. So then I put it in boiling water, and I thought it's breaking up. I skinned it. I was breaking up a little bit, so after I was done cooking it, I put it in a strainer so all the fish would stay in there. So then I put it in a container, and I bought for the ground meat. It's got like 4 square prongs, and it's a tool to break up ground meat when you're cooking it. I use that to mash it up. Threw a double yolker egg in there, some breadcrumbs, made some patties, and put oil. Man, I can't believe how easy and how quick. Man, you make them like in no time. Don't take long to fry them. And so I used Joe's idea of making coleslaw just with a knife. I can't believe how easy that came in. I probably need a little bit bigger board to cut it on, but God, it's shaved easy. And then I did, like he said, chop it finer. Man, I had a meal in no time. In the meantime, I threw French fries into the air fryer, but I couldn't believe how good the salmon patty. My mother made them all the time, but I'm going to try it with halibut and like those rockfish I have, and some of the other fish I've got in there. But yeah, those salmon patties.
Why are you going to use halibut?
Just for the halibut.
There you go.
Okay, but halibut doesn't I can't believe it's so expensive. It's okay, but it ain't great. I know the guys that they'd rather either eat lingcod or these rock fish, but they were like 10-pound fish, so they're good size because I know they catch them on the East Coast, but they're 2-3 pounds. But so I found a whole new way, something fast, really tasty, quick meal, and was good. But I couldn't believe how easy it is to make it. So we will take a short break. You're listening to Inside the Great Outdoors, and we will return.
Do you enjoy a good story about hunting or fishing? Then you need to get your hands on Tales from the Trails, the real-life adventures of Castaway Coulis. Take a journey around the world with Joe as he recounts some of his best hunting and fishing trips, from Africa to Alaska, from behind the Iron Curtain to Australia. You can share in his memories through the book, complete with pictures to take you on the journey. It's a trip back in time looking through the eyes of an outdoors legend. Order your copy today on Amazon or at castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K.com.
For those that fish Lake Erie and are used to fishing with dipsy divers, I think they've got to try my diver, Castaway's magnetic diver. And what's so neat about it, it's a magnetic release. So you don't have to fight. But the problem with the regular dipsies is that they'll trip. You got to bring them in.
Or sometimes they won't trip.
Or they won't trip. This is a magnetic release, so you let it into the water, and as it has slack, it falls and it sets and then dives. And then when a fish hits it, it trips it, comes to the surface and comes in. But the neat thing about it as well is you can fish with it. You can trip it. You can let it come up through the water column. You can reset it. So it's a great way to get a bait down and away from the boat. So it's Castaway's magnetic diver, but it's something if you're a troller you need to look into. It's a great product and a great way to make fishing a lot easier and a lot more productive. Order yours today.
Thanks for listening to the Inside the Great Outdoors podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or stories you'd like to share, shoot us an email at jcoulis@castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K. We'll share your comments with our audience on the following week's show. Thanks again for listening to Inside the Great Outdoors.
Welcome back. Listening to Inside the Great Outdoors on a cold day, boy.
Oh, it's cold. But you know what?
It's not windy.
You know what, though?
What, though?
If you want to do something today where it's not cold,
okay,
you can head to the Progressive Boat Show. It's the last day of the boat show.
Oh, that's
today.
right.
So,
yeah.
If you want to get out of the house and go look at lots of big, expensive boats. They have all sorts of boats.
Yeah,
they have all sorts of boats.
Yeah.
So, or you can take in some fishing seminars from the Lake Erie Walleye and Steelhead crowd.
Yeah.
And there's all sorts of stuff out there.
I saw
and there's even our good friend Michael Bray with the Church of Perch has some merchandise at the Hammer Time Baits booth. So
yeah,
he's
I
got
saw
some
he had
stuff.
a lot of pictures. I wonder if he took any of the divers. If not, we missed the
it's all
boat.
about your stuff. I'm trying to promote Mike here, and I want divers.
Me, my.
Me. What
That's
about
you.
your radio show? Why don't you talk about him there?
Okay. What else have I got to talk about?
Yeah. I don't know.
My world is different than your world, so
Oh,
that's
boy.
my world. So.
And our worlds clashed this week.
Oh, boy.
They did.
Oh, my gosh.
It's like this. You know, it's no secret that we're doing a rebrand of Joe's Kodiak scent products with a new logo and new packaging and all sorts of fun stuff like that. And it's very exciting. It's a very exciting time.
It is. Very.
Because it is such a great product.
Well.
And what? What do you mean, well? You're supposed to say, yeah, it is.
Well, yeah. I have a hard time saying stuff like that.
I know, but you have to.
Yeah, I guess.
You have to let the product speak for itself, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help.
Oh, you
See,
are.
it's like this. Now, I know Joe loves mashed potatoes, and he loves gravy. But you know, if you put too much gravy on the mashed potatoes, it sort of ruins them because you just got a gloopy mess.
Yeah.
You have to have just the right amount of gravy where it's balanced.
Okay.
And it's tasty.
Okay.
And we had some discussions about some changes he made in the logos.
In the logos. Yeah, it was all about the logos.
It was too much gravy.
Well, here was the problem.
And it was out of balance and out of kilter, off kilter.
Yeah. But here was the thing. I spent I had 400 labels, one at a time, placed on the sheet so I could print it.
Mm-hmm.
So it took like 3 hours.
But see, and I tried to tell him, why did you print everything? Do a test. You don't have to print everything at once and do everything at once.
Well, I couldn't reach anybody, so that was it.
But that's when you have to slow down and stop and say, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And not just do it.
So then I changed it, and I did another 17 pages, and it was wrong. So after a while, you get like, when you do something or you do a project and on a computer and you lose it and you got to redo it, well, that was it. I mean, my mind was like in scrambles. Oh, my.
Mush.
It was terrible.
There's too much going on in there. That's why I say slow down.
So then we finally came out with it.
And he fixed it, and it looks awesome, and it pops, and it's strong, and it's not too much gravy.
Well, and
that's where it's at. So,
and I've been getting up at 4:30 because I couldn't fall. I wake up and couldn't fall back to sleep thinking.
He's just obsessing about this.
Yeah,
but
because I want to get it done, and
but doing it wrong doesn't make it done. It actually makes more work.
Yeah, tell me.
And it costs you money. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
It does with ink and everything, papers and
it's special paper.
But we're at a spot now where it's almost ready for the rollout.
Almost. We're getting close.
We are very close.
Now with my
I'm excited, and I'll be talking to some tackle shop folks, and I think it's a nice display. It's a nice the product is great, and the price point is great. It
makes me feel good that I did something, that I did that. Like the guys from that wanted to invest. He says, you don't need us. You can do it. And I did it. Mm-hmm. And then I have a little place where I could put the price. That's the only thing that's on our display. We don't have the price. I'll have to make a little sticker. Well, we could do that, or they could do that. But anyway,
they could price it, we have
suggested
a manufacturer's suggested retail price, but people can sell it for whatever they want.
Yeah, and still make out
and make a little bit of a coin off of it.
Because then the one morning your mind must be really clear, because a lot of my ideas I get at 4:30 in the morning laying there. But I thought, wait a minute, I don't have to make 17 pages of all the flavors. There's 17 flavors. I can make a generic, which was the plan in the beginning, a generic label. I could add the species with another little label. Mm-hmm. So it's working
out.
Yeah, it's working, but
it's taken a while to get there.
And the other problem, like one day I worked on something. I have these little discs, and I wanted to use them, but I can't find a template. I felt I wasted a whole day, because forget it. Go buy new ones. Forget you have the old ones. Get rid of it. Just buy it. It'll be so simple. And I didn't like wasting, but I did learn a lot more how to use Photoshop with text and stuff. So I did learn. It was a learning thing, but I just, it was like, oh boy. But yeah, it was.
They say there's an old saying that you learn from your mistakes.
Oh boy.
And Joe must have learned a lot over the years.
Well, yeah.
Because he learned a lot last week.
I learned a lot last week.
And he's there. I hope he doesn't, wake
up
at 4
track.
in the morning and think, I have to change it because it's
in
my brain
I'm not
and I
changing.
have to do
it's
something.
It's done.
Okay.
All I have to work on is maybe find. I think I've got the right paper, because that was the other thing. I did a whole bunch and it wasn't sticking to the tube. Oh, man. So more research. I've got some other papers coming. So that's the thing. I got the packaging for one of the products, figure out where to buy it. Still got to work on the sending soak and find I want everything, where to buy it. I can reorder, everything going to be smooth. So I'd say I'm 75% there. But, yeah, it's been what a whirlwind. Up and down. Now, you forget, like, if you're in the mountains and you're freezing up there climbing, thinking, why am I doing it? But then when you get home and you think back, it wasn't that bad a deal. So let's see if we can get Bud in here quickly. How's Bud Reiser doing?
God, I love hearing you guys bicker.
Oh, you should have listened in last week. I was giving him the business.
My God.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Well, I know it was cold last night, and it's got to be making ice because I went out to my car and jumped in and slammed the door, and the door popped open again. Slammed it again, popped open.
Oh.
I drove all the way up to the coffee shop, hanging onto my car door.
Oh, gee.
Blasting the heat. You know the drill, don't you?
Yeah. Oh boy.
You guys took me back. I grew up. My youth, I spent in southern Ohio.
Oh.
South of New Philadelphia, and I grew up on Tappan, Clendening, Leesville, Piedmont, and Seneca.
Yep.
And also fished the strip pits down there around Canis Drive-In and that.
Oh, yeah.
But, and you mentioned Clendening and catfish, but I've got a friend that does very well for muskies down there in Clendening, and another friend that lives on Leesville that catches some nice muskies out of there, too.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought I'd pass that along for your listeners that are muskie fishermen.
Yeah.
There's lots of good muskie fishing down there.
Piedmont
is loaded
Piedmont,
with them.
Yeah.
So's Clendening's got some in it. Like you said, Leesville. The other thing about Leesville, a lot of people, they don't fish for the sawguys there. They're always going after the muskies and the bass, and but it's a great sawguy lake.
Well, speaking of sawguys, I'm hoping to go fishing somewhere around here for sawguy in the next 10 days on the ice.
Nice.
Give me a lure to use, Carl.
I would use a Vibee, gold Vibee, in either a 1/4 ounce or a 1/2 ounce, either one. 1/2 ounce.
Well, I'm going to be fishing. I'm going to be fishing in 10 feet of water.
Probably.
Quarter.
Probably a 1/4.
Gold Hopkins spoons.
Gold Hopkins spoons work really good. Vibees in gold, or the chartreuse with a lime head. That's a really good color. Fire Tiger's a good color.
Yep.
And red and white. Red and white's a good color. So.
Okay.
Okay, you guys talked me into it. I appreciate it.
You got it. Have a wonderful day, Bud.
Good luck, Bud. Catch a bunch.
Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, we'll see you, Bud.
Okay, we will take a short break. We got John on the line. We'll get to him on the other side, and we will be back.